And welcome to the Kaz Bar. My name is Kaz, your interdimensional bartender who's afraid of salespeople and is an emotional mess because of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off's premiere. Hi, everyone. I am so sorry. I am wheezing right now. I have so many emotions. Today has just been a day. Not necessarily a bad day, but it has been a day. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. I have a lot I wish I could talk about, but I can't for various reasons. You know, I'm so freaking I'm so what's the word? I'm so flustered right now. I actually forgot to put my controller on the screen. Uno momento. Do not mind the flying hands that are about to appear. Yes, I do have flying hands. Un momento. There. I do not have yaoi-sized hands. As a matter of fact, my hands are quite small. Okay, you put that there. I think I may have just broken my vocal cords. Okay. Ooh. Okay, deep breaths, Kaz. The Kaz bar is open. The stream has just started. I am in pieces. Okay. Let's relax. What haven't I done yet? Let's see. Who do you have available? An, Takemi. I know, Takemi, I forgot I need Bravery for that. Ryuji, I need something else? Or no, we're waiting for something to happen. Let's go hang out with Makoto. Sorry, Makoto takes priority over An.
Oh. What will you do?
Let's go somewhere fun. Let's go to Harajuku.
Then... Hey.
Wonder where they even buy such clothes. Regardless, is it okay to walk around here for a while? So this is what fashion is. I'm feeling some culture shock, to be perfectly honest. Everything is so different. Makeup, manicures, dyed hair. I always thought those things were only for delinquents. Why not try it out?
You're right.
True, I am interested. To think, I'd like to study about these things a little more first. Wait, I'll never be able to change if I give up this easily. I want to do all the things I've kept from myself. From now on, I do what I want for my own sake. Though I'll also keep up with my normal duties, of course. Thank you for inviting me here today. Being with you gives me courage. So I've been curious about something. Do girls use makeup to make themselves appear wider? I think my bond with Makoto will grow stronger soon. Makoto, you hardly need makeup to look any wider. You're already freaking pale.
Ah, you're back.
So I looked into Medjed. Did you find anything? As you know, Medjed is a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Huh? Its name apparently means the Smiter. It seems nobody is actually sure that Medjed is a real name. On top of that, almost everything else about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. An unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots from his eyes. Truly is an elusive being. Dude. Everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Wait. Fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptian art always depicted gods drawn in a side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead in all depictions of him. Taking all of this into account, he seems to be quite the alien being. He's more on the nose than we think. I see. I hope that information was at least somewhat useful. Indeed it was. Should I look into it more? That's enough, thank you.
So we still don't have any tangible clues.
No, we don't. Oh, wow. That's a lot of messages. Hold on. Let me check my confidant ratings. No, I said confidant, not stats. Okay. Rank 1 is... This is... Sai. She's rank 2 only? Damn. He's rank 1. Sleuthing Instinct. Chance to reveal one enemy affinity at the start of battle. Ooh! That's actually quite good. Yeah, let's go hang out with Goro. Wait, what is his thing again? Justice. Do I have a Justice persona on me? Do I have Justice persona even available? Is Justice even available to me at this point?
Hey, inmate!
Ow. Oh, but the twins are available too. Shit.
You'd like to read the compendium? Read here.
Justice, 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 justice. There.
Is this what you want? You can hold no more personas.
Shit. Okay. Create new persona.
Let's execute fusion.
Oh. Morpheus. It's telling me to make Orpheus. Chronozon. Okay.
Not terrible, but not impressive. You okay with this?
Otho. Oh, well, I have Izanagi Picaro already, so I guess I can get rid of Kotho. Oh, that's a lot being raised. Okay.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Drain type skills or passives. Okay. Always want to get growth. Resist despair and defense master.
Receive some new girls. Let us begin.
Ooh. Ooh. Don't really need it. I'm not weak to electricity. It's fine. Okay.
Finished.
Okay.
You'd like to read the compendium? These are the paths
Now we can
you have walked.
summon what's his face.
This persona. You'll withdraw this persona. This is your power.
Ooh, I'm almost out of money.
Are you finished? What? It is time, inmate.
I am losing a lot of money.
Hi.
Hey, Sagarugan. Good evening. I wanted to talk to you, but since we have the time, do you want to go play billiards together? It's not that difficult, and we can chat and play at the same time. How about it?
want to do?
I'm glad I asked. I was a little worried you turned me down. Well then, let's get going.
That is good to hear.
I found myself at some free time, so I was hoping to find someone to play against. Do you have no friends? As in, people I'd actively choose to see in my free time? If that's what you mean, then no, I suppose I don't have many. Now, let's play a game. You've played pool before, correct? Damn, Akechi got cake! Good sir, you are packing a bakery back there? Oh, my apologies. A break, ace. Is that your win? Well, the 9-ball's been sunk already, so... But that was just a coincidence, of course, so we can start over. That won't count. Oof. Bad move on my part. If you get this next one, I'm in trouble. Alright. Ooh! Not bad. Everything's riding on your next shot, though. How will you handle this? Shoot very carefully. Let's see your skills. Oh! Wasn't enough force, didn't even reach the pocket. Ah, we lost. I win. That was a close one, though. I suppose it would have been embarrassing to lose as your senior, huh? Something seems off. Thank you, that's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you can call it my detective's intuition. Kidding, of course. Oh, my apologies. A break, ace. Is something the matter? Aren't you left-handed? Huh.
That's not bad.
I'm honestly surprised you noticed. That's right, this one's my dominant hand. I switched hands during the game. It's not anything against you. Going all out against a junior just seems a bit... gosh. But I confess you've surprised me. I'm rather dexterous with my right hand and can even use chopsticks with it. Frankly, I didn't expect you to see through it. I see a lot of things. Oh, so those glasses are just for the aesthetic then? Or were you being metaphorical? You're a hard one to read sometimes. In any case, you truly are interesting. You never cease to intrigue me. I can sense Akechi's appreciation. Hey, rank up!
All right.
If you ever manage to win against me using my right hand, then I will face you with everything I have. You have my word. Well, you heard it here, folks. We're gonna make him use his right hand during a fight. Hey, thanks for coming along today. Our little game turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Barely anyone notices when I don't use my dominant hand. I can only commend your powers of observation. I think you'd be an interesting influence on me. If you're so inclined, we could go out again sometime. As rivals? Whatever works for you. As long as I can spend some time with you, think of it as you please. Well, I suppose I'll reach out the next time something comes up. See you. For some reason, Akechi's voice is easier to grasp today than usual.
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate.
Oh, do I now?
I think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
You mean Medjed?
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice.
Justice.
However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask
Hi,
you to
Dad.
overcome this. After all, you must hone your powers and become
You've come in at a good time. I've calmed down a bit from the ball of emotions I was prior to the stream. Mind you, they were good emotions, but good lord was I all over the place.
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit.
You see? I was able to
I
get
didn't
that
think
voice
much of
correctly.
Pounce on the phantom thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year.
He's kind of
The
a
influence the
sort
phantom
of like
thieves
a
around
speaking
Nova.
whisper of sorts.
I underestimated it, honestly. I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced?
Are you not entertained?
Entertained, huh? A luxury for the uninvolved. I know they mean no ill intent, so this is what the public thinks. Oops, I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around.
I wish I could get interviews. Freaking stupid handsome detective guy flexing on me. There hasn't been any news in the Phantom Thieves versus Medjed showdown. Which of them will come out on top? They're both just criminals pretending to be heroes. You ask me, Medjed causes way more trouble. They attack every company they set their sights on. I see. Well, I just hope something happens soon. You gotta tell me, who do you think will win? Do 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 do
Your phone
do.
was buzzing earlier.
Oh, was it? Got a lot of messages from an unknown account. Nice to meet you. I'm the one they call Alibaba. I want to ask you something. You're a phantom thief, aren't you? Can you really steal hearts?
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a phantom thief? Is one of our teammates pulling a prank on you?
There's someone whose heart I would like you to steal. But I'm not asking for charity. Let's make a deal. You wish to know about Medjed, correct? I can give you information on them if the change of heart is successful. If you so desire, I can take care of them as well. Do you believe in my skills? I can track down their accounts just as I have with yours. But this is all I can prove at the moment. I've prepared the necessary tool on my end. Look forward to it.
Shouldn't you respond to it?
How should I respond? Who is this? Can't find the account to send a response to. All I get back is an error message.
You
Oh
can't
no, they
reply
blocked
back.
me.
I don't know what this is all about.
Oh well,
but
I'm
you
used
should
to it.
probably let everyone know about this.
I've been blocked before. Just skip the thing. It's all crowd talk.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
But how would he have known all these details with just that?
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Oh, I know what the answer is.
Someone else's chat log?
Easier than you
I don't know
think.
much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Yeah, there are.
Why is
It's
it getting
it's
an error
scary
when he tries to
that there are people who
reply?
can do that. They can scan your phone from a distance.
It doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Wait, might this be what is referred to as hacking?
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
Then, is this person...
That sounds like me in college.
I doubt it.
I see.
Considering he says he wants to
I don't
deal
get it.
with them. That is, only if we take his words for face value.
True.
I've actually got a funny story about that.
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
No,
Yeah,
it would
compared
not.
The necessary tool part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah, so somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
Nijima.
She's our student council president.
Nijima.
Yep.
Something wrong?
Everyone reacts that way
Oh, it's
when they hear her
Student
last name.
Council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura. But everyone just
Nijima?
calls me boss.
Wait a minute. Didn't I get sued by her a couple of years ago?
Address to you.
Just imagine that. That's probably the story.
I'll get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Medjed as they arrive.
That's a declaration of war if I've ever seen one.
Come on, it's in English.
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remained silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit.
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions. We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
Eesh.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit.
Easy,
Talk about a
VUG.
troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about? I don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this.
Oh,
A calling card.
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
I'd like to point out, by the way, that if you look closely at the table, actually, let me get. I think my mouse can be seen. Yeah, I can. Look at this. Ryuji has a PS Vita. Good boy. That was actually an okay handheld console. If only I played more games on it.
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by. In case anything
Looks more like a
comes up.
PSP though. Dude,
Oh,
that's a I can tell that's a Vita because I have a Vita. It's too looks too what's the word, tall to be a regular PSP. A PSP is got a kind of like a it's shorter vertically and it's longer. But the Vita is a bit fatter, like vertically. It's because they had to integrate the touchscreen. Enough space for the touchscreen anyway. I really started turning the heat up on the forum. I put a special post up and everything. The showdown between the Just Phantom Thieves and the global organization Medjed is here. Reactions have been great too. Everyone is really engaged. Also, I think that that them putting a Vita makes more sense than a regular PSP, as a reference to them releasing P4 Golden on the Vita. It was a Vita exclusive. Then again, one could also argue it might be a PSP because of P3 Portable, but I know that Golden was the more recent release, so it might make sense that that was the more likely reference. Reactions have been great too. Everyone is really engaged. So far, most of the comments have been pro Phantom Thieves, most likely because of what happened in the Kanashiro case. Those on the other side say Medjed are hackers of justice. There's nothing resembling justice in what they do. Someday I want the whole site to be filled with pro thieves comments. I'm looking forward to when that day finally arrives.
He can look forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against Medjed.
Not yet.
We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
First that Alibaba character and now a blank calling card? What the hell's going on? Alright, before we continue, I left a bottle of Mountain Dew in the ref. I'm gonna go grab that. Also, it's been 30 minutes since I sat down. I gotta get air out the keister a bit. Stretch break! Okay, it's not quite as cold as I hoped it was gonna be. I thought 45 minutes in the mini ref up here would be enough. Apparently it wasn't. Anyway, let me get my headset back on. Okay. Oh, Ned, now that I have you here, watch Scott Pilgrim, please. I know that you're the only other person right now in our group that can relate to me, because if I remember, you also read the comics. You need to watch it. You need to watch the anime. It's I can't say anything. I will only say that it will definitely hit a whole lot different if you had watched watched the movie or read the comics first. Just woke up. Okay, great. Sorry, I've only watched 3 episodes and I'm already a mess. Can we do anything? Can we even go out? Nope. We can study. Calm down. I can't. I need someone to scream at. When you've watched up to episode 3, then I can scream at you. If you watch beyond that, then I can scream at you, but you cannot scream at me because I haven't gotten there yet. Let's see. Yeah, let's brew some coffee and let it autoplay while I enjoy my Mountain Dew, and also tell you a story about what happened earlier this week Yes, a little soda ASMR. Okay, so earlier this week, I went to my university to get some documents. Some documents for an application I'm doing. Now the thing is, previously when I had to do that for like other job applications, all I had to do was I had to go to the campus and then walk onto the campus or park on the campus, go to the building where my registrar is, hand my ID to the security guard, and that's it. And then I'd have to show my receipt or proof of purchase to the registrar to show that I paid for the documents. But that's about it. Hello, Gaia. Welcome. So, now though, security protocol on the campus has changed. People might argue that this is better, but honestly, I found this just more tedious. Here's what happened. I parked on campus, right?
Good morning.
Hey, Kasumi. Every day is so hot. I empty my water bottle so fast. By the way, summer break is coming up. Could I ask what your plans are, senpai? Got nothing.
I see.
Oh, so you're not the type to make plans in advance, I see. Maybe we'll have a chance to practice some more. I'll be sure to give you proper instruction. Just let me know whenever you're available, senpai. Oh, train's here. Let's get going then. Okay, so go back to the story. What happened was I got into the campus, I parked the car, and I got to the central part of the campus. Suddenly, they asked for my ID right then and there. Like, before you can enter the main part of campus grounds, they ask for your ID. Then, so I handed my driver's license. It's like, okay, here you go. I walk towards my building, and I had the visitor pass on me, and I thought like, oh, okay, so they ask, I'm guessing that it's just an all pass now for everything. Nope, I got to my college building, because on our campus, we have like the university campus itself, and then there are multiple buildings for each college. I went to my college building where the registrar is, and I had to give them a second ID. Thankfully, I had my government ID, my other government ID on it. It's like what is it? I don't want to say provincial. It's more like a suburban ID, sector ID. I don't know. It's a government ID that shows you're from a specific sector, not postal ID, but kind of like a. Yeah, like Ned, we call it UMID, but like I'm trying to think of like what's the best way to explain that to people that aren't from where we are. But yeah, I showed them that, and then I handed that over. They gave me another ID that I can use to scan and to get into the building. I know it's a general use ID, but it's still a government ID. But anyway, point being, that's two IDs I gave, right? I then go up to the registrar, and I show them the receipt on my phone because I had to screenshot it because it is all done online. I showed them the screenshot of the job order so they know what documents to pull out. They then ask for another ID. I'm like, 3 IDs just to get my documents? What the heck? 3 IDs. Had I known, I should have brought my school ID with me. I still have my university ID somewhere here, I think. I lost track of it, but anyway, they asked for, that's a total of 3 different IDs, and I only had 2. But thankfully, I had a photo of my driver's license that I showed them to prove it was me. And for certain purposes, I also have a picture of a selfie of myself holding up my driver's license, because that's apparently a requirement when applying for your HMO here. But yeah, or Medicard. Anyway, thankfully I had that, and then I got my documents, I got my IDs back, and I walked out. Still, the point being, it took 3 IDs.
It's just Ryuji.
Nothing? Let us know ASAP if he tries to get in touch with you, okay?
Ryuji again? He just never shuts up, does he?
No, he does not. But hey, he's just concerned. He's Concernicus. Good day. Who is this? Ah, you responded today. Once again, I am Alibaba. You're the leader of the Phantom Thieves, correct? You got the wrong guy. No, I know I'm right. I take it you received the calling card?
So it really was from this guy.
Are you at school right now? Nope. Are you cutting class? That's no good, you know. Now then, I've prepared the calling card for you. When are you going to steal it? Steal from who? What do you mean by that? Aren't you able to steal a heart as long as you have a calling card?
Tell him. We need the name of the target.
What's the target's name? A name? Is your heart thievery truly impossible without such information? Just tell me. I see. I suppose past calling cards did have names on them. One moment. Very well, I'll tell you. I believe their name was Futaba Sakura. If you fail in this mission, I will expose your identity to the world and to the police. Well then, I'll be counting on you. We shall speak again after the change of heart. Who's Futaba Sakura? Ugh.
So he threatened you, then just took off? Sakura? I feel like I've heard that name before. In any case, we should let everyone know about this.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do
You know,
this.
Futaba from Fate Stay Night.
Futaba Sakura?
Don't remind me of the Matos.
It's Boss's last name!
Does he have any family?
Does he?
It's Boss's last name, as is the last name of how many people in Japan? As far as I remember, Sakura is a fairly common last name.
Are living at his place.
Well, his situation does make things difficult.
Calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all related. One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough.
That makes sense.
I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information. However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
You mean this might just be a prank?
Yes, we are truly at the throes of a genius.
Maybe if you
Or
don't
possibly a
believe
little
who we
gremlin.
are, that I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best. There's
Are you
nothing else
ready
we
to
can
get a
do.
door slammed in your face?
Might have an idea on what this is about too.
A metaphorical door.
I'll check
So I don't
the
think that
roster
I don't
just
think
in
that
case.
Sojiro would have the heart to slam the door
Must make sure
in
Boss
kids'
can figure
faces.
out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Do you know a Futaba Sakura?
Why do you know about that?
Oh, he does.
It's got nothing to do with you. I'm going home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Looks like it's a hit.
Okay. Oh, I just remembered. Kazuo, were you able to ask Boss about Futaba Sakura? I tried. So no results. Could there be a reason as to why that was? Alibaba might be our only hope of defeating Medjed. I wish we could get some info about Futaba out of Boss. Trying to force it out would probably have the opposite effect. To be honest, I owe a great deal to both Boss and Kazuo. I don't wish for this to be a source of discord between them. Yeah, I know just what you mean. It's probably best to wait for Boss to bring the subject up himself. Can we go out? No, we can't. So we're just gonna keep doing this.
Hey,
More coffee! I wish I could have coffee right now, but it's nighttime. Not allowed to have coffee at night. Not anymore. Not since I changed my hours. So instead, I'm going with a substitute. Soda! They're just probably even more unhealthy. I actually did have like Mountain Dew Zero last week. I don't know if I shared this on stream. I shared it with my friends, but not on. I don't think I shared it on stream. I was going through. What was it? Can't remember what store I was in. But I saw there was Mountain. Oh, right. I went to the gas station after gym. I was like, huh, I feel like treating myself to a Mountain Dew today. So I went to the gas station looking for the Mountain Dew. I see it, and then I see right next to it, Mountain Dew Zero. I'm like, huh, does sound healthier. It does taste like a thinner Mountain Dew without any, or with like less bubbles as well.
We still got all this lame shit coming up.
if you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye.
Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl. If she's related to Boss, I think people living nearby would know.
I find it hilarious though that I've only seen Mountain Dew Zero in exactly like one place. And that's like even after the, and that's around the same time that they brought out Coke Zero Vanilla.
Asking around in your neighborhood?
Or was it Coke Vanilla? I don't know. I don't drink Coke. I hate Coke. I think it's overrated. I'm a Pepsi guy. Not even Pepsi. I'm more for Pepsi products, I guess, because I like Mountain Dew. Summer vacation starts the day after tomorrow, but don't forget. Oops. There's an urgent assembly on Monday. We'll be taking attendance. There's been an unusual number of strange incidents this year. Don't do anything stupid over break. Got it? Don't go someplace shady like the red light district, and don't go to the beach after dark. That was oddly specific. I want to go to the beach. I want to jump in some cold water. Seems like you won't be having fun in our summer break for a while. Ryuji might be right. We don't have a single clue. Might as well try. We've got nothing to lose. Let's head to Yongen and gather info around the neighborhood. Futaba? Futaba? Oh, yes, I know that name. I heard it somewhere before. Excuse me. Oh, yes, that was the name of the teacher I had a crush on back when I was in elementary school. Let's ask some other people, too. Sakura-san's single, right? I thought he didn't have any children. Let's ask some other people too. Neighborhood housewife. Oh no, has she been smitten by Sojiro's charm? I mean, gotta admit the guy does look kind of handsome. Do you know a Futaba Sakura? Futaba. We do get the occasional young'un coming and poking around, but I'm afraid I don't know them by name. No luck here either, huh? Let's ask some other people. Another old man. Wise old man. Futaba, who's that? I don't think I know anybody by that name. But wouldn't this Futaba get angry if they find out you're snooping on them, though? Let's ask some other people, too. Futaba? Who knows? By the way, do you eat a lot? Hey, I'm a growing boy. If it's just you and him, then you've been eating enough for two, right? You must have quite the appetite. What? You're telling me you don't actually eat that much? Maybe it's the boss who eats a lot then. Let's ask some other people too. Futaba? No, I don't know who that could be. Ask some other people. Maybe the grocery? haven't we asked everyone already? We've asked... I've asked everyone, haven't I? I feel the exasperation in Morgana's voice. Why, thank you. Oh.
Did you want to listen in?
Do you think the Phantom Thieves are a danger to society? Send us your opinions by email or fax.
What's this rubbish about Phantom Thieves? They're not real. There's no way people like that are real.
Let's see, who else can I ask? I've already asked, like, everyone, right? There's no one else. No one else I can see, anyway.
I have something.
Would the doc know anything?
Hey,
I've asked everyone. Oh, here. Futaba? No, don't know anyone like that. I come to Sakura-san's often to make deliveries, but I've never seen who you're talking about.
so up until now, our biggest lead seems to be the chief buys a lot of food. Far more than enough for one person living alone. Let's check out all the shops where you can buy food. Oh,
All the shops that you can buy food. You mean this one?
this place is close to LeBlanc, so we might be able to learn something.
Hey there, welcome. Futaba? Over at Sakura-san's? I haven't heard anything. Sorry. Come again.
We didn't find anything on Futaba. I think our only option now is to go home and ask the chief directly.
I think my mom's home. The dogs are now crowding the door. I have both Muttley and Turbo in my room.
You read the letter, did you not?
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba.
Oops.
You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Tipped off? What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that
Suspended?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9%.
Oh, great. Now, so you're not just a pain in the ass in the future, you're a pain in the ass right here, too.
Custody revoked.
Suspicions of abuse?
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious about this. As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. You win.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
And stay out! That woman is real good at pissing people off. What's with that look? You got something to say?
Custody?
This doesn't involve you.
Is Futaba your daughter?
That's enough. Just behave yourself and keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got that? Lock the store up.
Well, that basically confirms Futaba exists, at least. But it sounds like she's got her own problems. More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation. Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive something? I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject, though, especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
Eek. Great, I'm now on the verge of being homeless. Yo, how'd it go? Find out anything about Futaba Sakura? I've been wondering about that too. At the hideout, okay? Oh ho! So you did learn something. Fine work. I knew we could count on you. Kazo-kun, thank you. Oops, I missed the last message. Let's just keep making coffee, I guess.
Whoa.
Yes. All right.
Just letting it pass.
Well then.
I'm increasing my charm little by little.
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
Oh,
What's up?
it's nothing. So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that?
There's no way.
I would like to believe so as well, but we don't have any conclusive evidence, do we?
I mean, they may be a victim of secondhand smoke at this point, but I don't think he's abusive. I've given you a calling card and told you the target's name. You should be ready for this. Why aren't you doing it? I told you I'd help you if you stole her heart. What seems to be the holdup? I also said I'd report your identity to the police if you didn't help me. Are you okay with that? I'm serious here.
Selfish person.
Well, he does have information on us.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, we'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about him.
Does she have a palace? Palace? What are you talking about palaces for? That has nothing to do with this conversation. Are you just saying random stuff to dodge the issue?
What are we supposed to do about this?
We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
Let's meet somewhere. Meet? With me? That will be difficult. I have reasons for not being able to go out. That's why I'm contacting you like this.
He can't go out?
Wait, I get it. You steal people's hearts directly. That might make things difficult. Extremely difficult. One moment. I'm thinking. Okay. It's a shame, but I'm calling this deal off. Stop looking into Futaba Sakura. Forget this ever happened. I won't report you to the police either, don't worry. Sorry for taking your time. Now, if you'll excuse me... Wait a second. I said the deal's off. We're never going to speak again. Don't expect me to contact you anymore either. We're not done here.
Huh? Did he just shut the whole operation down?
This doesn't make any sense. Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But...
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
I don't think so.
You do have a point.
Oh boy.
Yes, it is safe for us to relax a little.
No, but
Yeah,
my new
remember
party
how to show us
member.
Treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown. We got 150,000 yen out of it.
That's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
150,000 yen, that's like
Yeah, let's make up for what happened.
1,500 US dollars or
for the Phantom Thieves worldwide
75,000 Philippine pesos.
Where would be good?
debut. Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel too.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
You don't need to do that this time. Actually, definitely don't do it.
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right?
sushi's fine.
Then it's decided.
All right, we'll go tomorrow night.
I miss sushi. And sashimi, actually. I wonder if all that Medjed business was just a prank. Now that I think about it calmly, it's strange that they haven't actually done anything yet. If their goal is to target the Phantom Thieves, they should want to be acting now, given our fame. Huh. When you put it that way, it kind of makes me wonder too. Especially after they taunted us theatrically like that. Yes. Yes, however, it would be best for us to come up with a countermeasure regardless. For now, though, we should cautiously enjoy the sushi. That is all we can do. Something's not right. I was thinking that too. I can't really put it into words, though. Yusuke's right. I'm sorry for bringing this up. On the day before our celebration party, too. Cheer up, Makoto. We'll be eating sushi like kings tomorrow. I hope one person in particular is on their best behavior. I'll refrain from saying who, though. You better not be talking about me. I think we're talking about a certain cat. What happens if I try cooking? Ah, okay, we can't make any curry because we're out of ingredients. I'm just gonna stock up on coffee. Hold on. Gotta respond to an important message. Actually, no. Let's just see the discussion. Anyway. Sorry if I seem a bit distracted, guys.
Yes. All right.
Well then.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
Just stuck in the middle.
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro. And to make matters worse, Medjed, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they...
Too high to get over, too low to get under.
Skin, you know.
Stuck in the middle.
All this way simply to be...
I could not resist, I'm sorry.
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
What are you basing this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise. Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim. Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them such things. The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capability.
Hold on, I just want to double check. Running up the public. Terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdown. And yet, who are they targeting?
What about your case?
Menaces to
Did
society.
you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves, without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
No, not at all. Well then, to our victory.
Aw, Monthly's now sitting right next to me. Well, next to my foot. He's kind of like just, pressed up against the chair. Uh-oh. I might have to go on a short break, guys. We'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm sorry for the long wait. Still dealing with some stuff here. We'll be back shortly. Do apologize. Okay, we're gonna try to keep the stream. Hi guys, we're back. So we're gonna try to keep the stream going until my mom comes in to greet the doggies, and then in which case I'm gonna have to just briefly go like limp. And never mind, my mom's here. BRB. Okay, I think we're back now. Sorry. Ugh. Hey, yeah. Mom comes in, says hi to the dogs. Dogs go crazy. Try to fight each other outside of the room. Ridiculous. Nope. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's get back into actually streaming, shall we? Sorry for the long wait, guys. That was yeah. The place is in Ginza, right? Do we take the usual train from Shibuya? Ginza! Famous for luxury shopping, its property values are the highest in all of Japan. Forefront of trends, aside from the shops, cafes are aplenty. If you're tired from shopping, get tea. Ginza is also where, well, it ends. The ending of Ginza is where Akihabara is. Right. I didn't get to explore all of Ginza, unfortunately, but I did get to explore the tip of it, which is Akihabara.
Flounder is out of this world.
Oh, I'm just reminded of like the amazing sushi place we went to and the last night in Japan.
I don't see any prices listed here.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it. We got the cash.
So good. Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Hold your horses and don't talk.
By the way, is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
I doubt it.
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
No chance.
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
Hold on a sec. About that, I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife?
What kind of an idea is that?
He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
Doubtful.
Your imagination has run rampant.
How foolish.
He may seem like a womanizer, but dude's straight, I think.
Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves. Crap.
Yeah! The fish is so fresh.
Everywhere we go, we hear about these phantom thieves.
What rubbish.
Wow.
Think about where we are, Ryuji.
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
My apologies.
Ryuji, otherwise known as Mr. No Volume Control.
Nijima-san, what are you doing here?
Akechi-kun.
Akechi? You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
And he knows it. Yeah, how do you know his name?
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course. I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right? I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Medjed has declared war on them? War? Their website was updated just a moment ago.
For real? English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
Oh,
She's, a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I wouldn't say nut job.
To be a fan of groups like them.
What is with these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation. But I must say...
Wait, I just want to try something. One sec, guys. My model's gonna look weird for a bit.
An ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do. Ah, yes. I wanted to ask you something.
One sec, guys. I gotta fiddle with something. There's something I'm trying out here. Okay. Ah, shit. Well, so much for that.
Regarding this whole Medjed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do?
Ignore them.
That is unexpected. Only a small minority of people believe that is the best decision.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to. Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
What? You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
You're the suspicious one.
I wasn't anticipating that response. You always find a way to rise above my...
I can just imagine how the conversation's gonna go. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put my webcam back in its original spot. I was trying a new position for the webcam. Just wanted to see like if maybe that would be better for tracking and stuff, but it doesn't seem to be working as well as I was hoping it would. So we're gonna have to go back to this. Okay, there. I think it's tracked correctly. Anyway, I just imagine conversations like, furthermore, considering Kamoshida's their first target, they began activity around April. All it's about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here. I didn't say I was being suspicious of you. No, you're suspicious. Such childish response. He says, I wasn't anticipating that response. It's like, just, I know it's gonna come off as like, it's supposed to come off as serious, but just imagine like the most childish tone that you take with that. No, you're suspicious, bitch.
I like your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one? I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
What the hell are you saying?
Well, this has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
What was that about?
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
Nah, couldn't be. Right?
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on. We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
True, but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery. Just keep acting normally.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah, what did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan in their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st. As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
Yay! Down with the economy! Down with capitalism! Okay, I can't say that.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves. We are Medjed, we are unseen, we will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
Sounds bad.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct? And it seems they are quite the attention seekers.
What are we gonna do about this?
If only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't
It's
we go to
too
LeBlanc
damn
and talk more over
hot.
there?
Baby, it's too damn hot.
We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but it's like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done? Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me, Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
For real?
So,
For real, for real?
Steal her own heart?
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
I know where his house is.
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him.
But my fatty tuna!
No complaining.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone.
Wrong idea. If anything, I think he'd say it's the right idea.
But the lights are on.
Think she's napping?
Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we've rung this doorbell.
I would think Futaba would have answered by now if she were here too.
Ah, the gate is unlocked.
Dude, you can't go opening other people's stuff like that.
But look, the door seems to be slightly open as well. I wonder why. That's rather careless.
Oh.
Whoa. It sounds like it's going to
Ah,
rain.
here it comes. My favorite, one of my favorite Makoto scenes.
Do you think that's okay?
I don't know. Probably.
My apologies, boss.
Here comes my favorite Futaba, not Futaba, Makoto scenes.
Hello, sir? He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
I hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, boss is kind of old, ain't he?
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
Scream? What was that? How should I know?
Did you hear that?
Let's get out of here, please! Can we just go?
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out! Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
Sorry, can I hold your hand?
By all means. That's not my hand.
I can sense someone's presence.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
Who's there? I can't take this anymore, I'm leaving!
Let's get out of here.
No, my legs won't move.
Futaba! Hey, come on!
And there she goes.
You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself! I'm sorry, please save me, sis!
Are you okay, Futaba?
Crap, he's home!
Who the hell are you? Don't move! You hear me?
I'm so sorry, sis! Somebody please save me!
You? What are you doing in my house?
Came to
Oh, good evening, sir! We didn't mean to intrude.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
We're just friends.
Ouch.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
That's not it. This, things happened and...
You kids are here too?
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried you might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
Oh.
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting old.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
Huh? You want to ask me?
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
Yeah, my daughter.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Well, that's...
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that. I don't want you all getting the wrong idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you.
Okay. Get to it.
Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here. Now, where do I start?
Where do I start? Let's see. How about at the
Futaba's
beginning?
mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
It does.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
Alone?
There wasn't a father.
Oh.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either. She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her. They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind.
Did she die? Just asking the question straight.
Yes. She committed suicide.
Oh. Alright, I forgot about that.
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
That's damn right.
Devastating for a kid.
That's downright traumatizing. Holy shit.
Well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound. Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared. Even when nothing was happening, she'd say
Excuse me?
things like, "I hear voices," and "Mom is looking at me."
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in. She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Yikes.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
I understand.
What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to either. And again, I know that's no way for her to live. It's all I can do, though.
What does Futaba want?
I don't know. She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books. Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be? I'm gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon, too.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
I mean, yeah, technically it could just be
Changing
seen
her
as
heart
a...
really help her though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Do need clues.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Oh shit.
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can
Indeed
have
she
a
does.
palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Where is Morgana?
Where's Morgana?
I haven't seen him for some time.
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine though. He's a cat after all. The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
An assembly? What about?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
I mean, it is our fault.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
Okay.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
I'm kind of envious that she has like a. Sorry, jealous that she has a. Wait, is it jealousy? I always forget what the difference between jealousy and envy.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Oh, whoops. Okay, yeah, so I always turn back to this one sequence of clips from The Simpsons to remind myself the difference between jealousy and envy. Jealousy is when you're worried someone will take something from you. Envy is when you want what others have. So so in this case, I'm envious because Futaba has a mini fridge in her room.
Were you just going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was? I take it the chief told you about Futaba, and then you guys disbanded in relief for now?
Why do you sound annoyed? Where were you?
You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know. I was checking out the chief's house. I didn't think our Alibaba would be so young.
Young?
Well, she's probably about the same age as you guys. At least her voice was pretty young sounding. Oh, and she had long hair, too.
Oh.
At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief. And she can hack into our chats, too. Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them.
Just who is she?
In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed. Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot outside. Anyway, make sure you let everyone know.
Alright, guess we're messaging. Beepity beep beep beepity beep beep.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces? Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them?
They were an unseen enemy.
Then how was Medjed? What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
Finally listening.
If you're lucid enough for jabs, you can get back to your story. It's still unclear to us as to how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed since their identity is unknown. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
What more can I tell you, girl?
All right.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence.
Excuse me?
No. Perhaps it's fate. Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Seriously?
They're seriously holding an emergency meeting right when summer break is starting. Guess they need to set some rules and the world's eyes are on us because of the Phantom Thieves. Stuff like don't do anything that'll hurt the school's reputation, spend your summer break quietly. I can't stay quiet with all this excitement going on. Medjed's statement was insane. People of Japan, you must not worship the Phantom Thieves, they said. It could just be a joke. There's talk that this could lead to the biggest leak of private data to date. I wonder if they're going to target another site. I'm curious to see how the Phantom Thieves react. It's what I'm looking forward to most this summer. It'll be the perfect escape from exam studies. The Phantom Thieves need to take action. They're the ones Medjed is after. This is bigger than I thought. Can't leave this be. Don't be hasty. I applaud your cool-headedness, but it'll be too late if we wait until after something's happened. If Medjed does something drastic, what'll people think of us? Let's get this assembly out of the way. We have our own business to attend to. Let's not be too hasty. Oh, hey, Kazuo, morning. Is there something over here? Come on, let's go. We're gonna be late. Still, I think he's rather tasty. I every time I talk, I see someone talking about being hasty. Like literally, that is the first song that comes to my brain. Shows how much I grew up with Aladdin and like other Disney films.
Man, that assembly had me bored to tears.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I had to wear.
You really should buy a couple more outfits.
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small talk, now did we? Let's get to Alibaba's case.
Well then, I'll start. It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
I have no idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if we wish to stand up to Medjed. Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
We'll have to trust in her skills for now.
You guys do. If only they knew that they would end up killing 5 birds with one stone.
Can someone who isn't evil have one?
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all. It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil.
She's so young, though. Pain she's gone through must be the cause of her distortion.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right? There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding. It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Well, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
She's asked us to do so. I don't think that part is an issue. If we heal Futaba's heart, it will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
I agree.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after Futaba's mom died too.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case. There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like, or the distortion that'll be there. We may run into some unforeseen situations. Do you still want to go in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. Let's just make sure we're cautious.
Well, let's get cracking on those keywords, huh?
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura and Sojiro Sakura's house.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left is the what, right?
Let us try going to their house first.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he? We should make sure he doesn't suspect anything.
How about we go out the window?
Important memories, huh? I'll be able to remember everything if I turn back into a human, right?
Hope so.
That has to be the case. I definitely want this mission to succeed. If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I'd bet we can get mine back too. In any case, it's not every day you stumble upon a hacker like her around. You really do have a gift, don't you?
I'm just lucky.
You sure live up to my expectations.
I can sense a firm resolve from Morgana. Allows you to craft all infiltration tools. Nice.
Hey, they went on without us.
Now the last keyword.
She's a shut-in, so we just gotta figure out what she thinks her house is. If she can't get out, maybe a prison?
Perhaps a labyrinth with an unknown exit.
Maybe an oasis?
Nothing so far. In that case, how about hell?
We don't have nearly enough clues.
If only we could ask her directly.
We could.
We can! Come on, let's go see Futaba.
But what will we say to get in?
What do you mean? We're sneaking in.
You have to be joking. Won't the door be locked for sure this time?
I'll take care of that. Oh, and I figured out where Futaba's room was when I snuck in last night.
What if we run into Boss, though? There's no way we'll be able to avoid his questions.
He's at work now, so I think we should be fine.
Oh, getting cold feet, Makoto? Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We've gone through loads of shit like this already.
This is our only choice, right? I suppose Futaba did get in contact with him. Perhaps she'll at least be willing to speak with him? Very well. Let's do this.
Yes, let's.
This is Futaba's room.
Futaba-chan! You're in there, right?
There's no answer.
Futaba-chan! Are you there? I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday. It was so dark that I got scared.
No reaction whatsoever.
This is gonna be hard.
You're listening, right, Alibaba? Is it Alibaba?
Yes. Why are you here? Oops.
You're Futaba
Why is she only reacting to that name?
Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding again.
Does she not like us saying her name?
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba's identity.
We want to learn more about you. If we don't do so, we can't steal your heart. The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter your palace. That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura herself, and not Alibaba. You don't have to show yourself, just answer some questions for us. Chat messages are fine. All right then. Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to speak with you. We're counting on you. Try and get a keyword out of her.
What do you want to hear? What's this house to you? A house is a house. What do you want to hear? How is living in this house? It's painful. Why? I don't know.
Looks like you should ask something different.
It's painful. Why don't you go out? I can't leave this place. I'm going to die here. Is this going to continue? Why do you think that? Why? This place is my tomb.
Tomb?
You think that's it?
Try entering tomb.
Input accepted. Searching for route to destination.
And there we go.
We got it.
Was that enough?
Yes. It was plenty. You haven't forgotten your promise of helping us if we complete your request, right?
I haven't. We made a deal.
Well then, let's hurry up and go. And clicky.
Hey, you don't just grab someone's phone like that.
Don't activate it here!
Yeah, this is why we don't let Ryuji have the phone.
It's a desert.
Yeah, we see that. Wait, what the? Our clothes are still the same?
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. It'd be odd if she saw us as a threat. If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. That's how it works. But more importantly, I told you to be cautious. Why'd you activate it like that?
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb? Oh, it's so damn hot here.
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
I see.
What a bleak feeling this place has. It's the complete opposite of Kanashiro's bank.
Let's hurry up and get going. Where's the palace?
Is it that way?
Oh yeah, there's something shiny.
The tomb in the desert. I see. Anyway, let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Are we gonna walk?
We have a cat bus.
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
I've been waiting for this.
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
Well, thank God he knows how to control his own AC.
Considerate.
Right.
All right, let's roll.
And here comes everyone's favorite cutscene.
It's stuffy. Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows to the hot desert air.
Don't you just hate those days?
Hey, On, can I have a drink? Didn't you have mineral water?
Blue.
Drank it already.
How are the guys?
Blue and pink. I like how even we're joining it.
Morons.
Is that it?
There we go.
I never took Makoto to be a blue girl.
It's so hot.
The AC ain't working at all. What the hell was that lukewarm air about?
That was the best I could do, so quit your yapping.
For real? You are so half-assed.
What was that? You want to fight, punk?
Jeez, shut up. It's hot, so don't make me more irritated.
To think her palace would be a pyramid.
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
Yes, it's a pharaoh's tomb.
That's how it's mostly known. There are a variety of theories on it. For instance, it's even said to be a device for reviving the dead.
Reviving the dead, hmm? It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfectly conformed to the golden ratio.
Hey guys, can we go in already? I'm gonna melt. Oh man.
Let's get inside. Yeah, wouldn't it normally be... Wouldn't it also be stuffy inside? If you think about it.
It seems...
Thomas Palace. So this is how she thinks of that house.
Indeed.
Who knows what may await us within? What is your call, Joker? Shall we head inside? Let's go.
Okay.
Yes.
Indeed. Well, let's head inside. Ooh. This should be cooler.
Whoa.
so nice inside. Is this place air conditioned or something? It may be because Futaba's human reality has AC pumping through it. Either way, this is a relief. Our clothes still haven't changed even now. This has never happened to us before.
What to do?
It is refreshing that she doesn't see us as a threat. But we are completely surrounded by walls. I guess this is a tomb. I guess this is a tomb. It's probably not made to be easy to get into. Anyway, let's explore. Oh, cool. We can still use our abilities here. Eh. Nope. Okay.
This is amazing.
These stairs go pretty far. Way too peaceful.
Do you think so?
There's someone there.
Hey, is this?
That's Futaba's shadow. It isn't the real her.
Oh yeah, you've seen her face. True, that thing's kind of dressed like a queen.
So you're Futaba Sakura.
Hey, where's the treasure?
It's doubtful that you wouldn't know where it is.
Hey, say something.
Don't be like that. I'm sorry, Futaba-chan. It's okay. There's no need to be scared. So, can you tell us where your most treasured possession is?
No need to be scared. Now tell us where your most treasured possession is. That's like the most just invasive question ever.
Will you guys shut up for a bit?
Those who plunder my tomb, why have you come?
And there she is, Erica Lindbeck.
But...
What are you saying? You want us to steal it, right?
If you believe you can steal it, then try as you might.
That's rather defiant sounding.
Perhaps this is that tsundere thing, where it's harsh or sweet depending on the mood.
Considering the state that my palace is in, there is no way that you can steal it.
Creepy child. You killed her! You're a plague!
What are these voices?
Oh.
Murderer! Why don't you say something?
Murderer?
You're the one who killed her! It's all your fault!
This is horrible.
Hey, the hell is this?
Don't come near me! Don't just stand there, say something! It's your fault! Murderer!
That's right. I did it.
What?
I am the one who killed my mother.
Can I just say that, like, knowing how the story goes, it's fucked up.
What was that?
I don't mean to turn all dark all of a sudden,
My mother exists here.
but the
I will
whole
remain here. I will do so until I die.
but the thing about like what actually happened to Futaba's mother,
Our clothes.
that it's fucked up.
There's a threat now. What's going on?
This... again.
Creepy child. You killed her! You're a plague! What's with that murderer! Why don't you say something? You're the one who killed her!
That's right. I killed Mom. I don't deserve to be alive. This place is a tomb. I'll die here.
That's right! Die! Don't come near me! Don't just stand there, say something! It's your fault!
No! Someone help me!
Damn it! What the hell?
This is bad. I'm having a hard time getting a grasp of our situation. We should regroup and... What now?
Da 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 da. I like the cartoonish running that we're doing. And now it's locked. We're safe. That was too close.
Wait!
Now what? Even if we wanted to ask Futaba what's going on, it seems the door is shut. What do we do? I think our best option is retreating for now. This won't be as simple as we expected. Why don't we prepare a little more, then come back? My thoughts exactly. True. Then let's retreat for now and return to the palace another day.
The date that Medjed has set for the alleged cleanse is 8/21. That day is fast approaching.
8/21, that day is fast approaching. We have a month!
Will Medjed carry out their cyber terrorism?
We have a month, and considering how quickly I can clear palaces...
Sakura before the 21st. Our deadline is about 2 days prior, so the 19th.
Meeting up in Shibuya, then coming here is a pain, right? Let's make this place our hideout for a while.
Convenient.
Is everyone fine with this place being our next hideout then?
We must take care not to be discovered by Boss.
There's no telling what may happen inside that pyramid. We all need to be cautious so that place doesn't become our graveyard.
Man, this is gonna be one crazy summer vacation. We're dealing with international hackers and looking for a treasure in a pyramid.
How can you be enjoying this? This is a crisis of whether or not our group continues on, you know?
I know that.
That reminds me. While we were in the Mona car, you were staring at me with a dirty look, you perv.
I mean...
Shut up. It was a great view. You guys were looking too, am I right?
Indeed. The pyramid's golden ratio was truly a sight to behold.
It ain't what I'm talking about.
I wasn't staring Lady on. I'm a gentleman after all.
You were the car.
It's not that you weren't, but that you couldn't since you were transformed, am I right?
Will we be alright like this?
Your hideout has moved from the Shibuya Teikyu building accessway to the Yongenjaya Cafe LeBlanc.
Not again!
That's creepy as shit.
Mom!
But also, I feel so sorry for Futaba. Oh. Well, that sucked. Is doing this really going to help us do something about Medjed? Do they truly intend to follow through on their threat? They'd be ashamed if our efforts were a waste. Medjed will definitely make a move. Alibaba, I'm checking in on your progress. How much longer will it take? Your heart is more problematic than we had anticipated. Hey, Alibaba! Can you really do something about Medjed? Of course. Unfortunately, we have next to no evidence to support that. Your work will be rewarded. I promise. Besides, you have no other option, do you? I suppose that's true. Can you do stuff like take down a server? Show us. Hey, don't start any trouble. That's all it would take to convince you? Alright, I ask that you take care of this quickly. Until then... Wait, are you ditching us again? This is troubling, but we need to do what we can at the moment. I have concern for Futaba herself during all this. Man, why does it have to be during summer vacation? We don't have any other choice. Kazu-kun, as always, will leave it to you to call us together.
The sight of her palace bothers me too. We have to do this.
Yeah! Hey, listen up! This is horrible! The fan site is gone! I tried to access the URL, but it says the page doesn't exist! The fruit of my labor has completely disappeared! Oh, do you think it's because of Medjed? It has to be. Is this supposed to be some kind of penalty for cheering for the Phantom Thieves? Wait, they're totally jumping the gun! There's still time until the cleanse! Hold on, something came up. Is this proof enough for you? What's that supposed to mean? Do you think it's a virus? Oh! What's it now? Well, it looks like everything's back to normal. Sorry for making a fuss about all this. I'm gonna try and look into it a little more, though. See you.
Was that Alibaba proving what she said earlier? Talk about a crazy thing to pull off.
Okay. I know I said that we're going to we're done screwing around, but I feel this is a good stopping point so that next time we can dedicate the entire stream to doing the palace. So we're gonna end it there. I know it's a short stream today, but I just wanted to unlock the palace so that next we can actually focus the entire stream on clearing it and defeating the boss. I wanted to time it better this time around, so I apologize for that. And there were quite a few interruptions as well, but sorry guys. Anyways, unfortunately, if you guys missed the announcement on Twitter as well as on my yeah, actually, no, it was just on Twitter. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so unfortunately, this is my last stream of the week. I will not be able to stream the collab tomorrow. Actually, I'm not even going to be joining the collab, sadly, because something came up. I have stuff to do, some IRL obligations to handle, so I will not be able to join the collab. But if you guys would like to support them, please go ahead and check out Da Vinci. DAVINC. His channel link is in our collab of 100% orange juice, as well as what's it called again? The Purge Dilemma. His link is there. He's the one that's hosting this collaboration. So please go check them out. Check out all the other streamers that'll be joining that as well. Check out his Twitter page. And yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I apologize that this is such a short stream, but I just wanted to get this to this next chapter already so we can focus the entirety of next stream. I promise the entire next stream is going to be focused on clearing that palace. But yeah, thanks guys for coming. The cast bar is now closed and drinks will be waiting for you guys when you return. I'll see you all next time. Good night, everyone. Also, watch Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. Please, I beg you. It is an amazing show. If you haven't read the comics, read the comics. If you haven't watched the movie, watch the movie. Then watch Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. You will not regret it.